You've been watching the playoffs?
You know,
No? You just play football? You don't watch football?
yeah, I don't really care too much to watch it.
No. Where is this? All right. What were we doing last time? We were doing was it graphing linear equations last time?
Yeah. You make it so I can share my screen.
Yes. Share screen, multiple. All right, try it out. Okay, all right. Right. That you gotta do all of them?
I don't have to do all of them today because I have the whole week to do it.
Okay. You
Wait,
have to yep.
when is our next session going to be?
Today's what? Tuesday? We can meet Thursday. Thursday or Friday, I'm free.
Thursday. I'm leaving on Friday.
You want to meet Thursday, me and you?
Yeah,
All right.
and finish this, and I'll just do because this is for like test corrections for like so I can redo the test to get a better grade on it.
Okay.
So this is that. So I'm asking, I'm gonna do this, finish it Thursday, bring it to her Friday, and just do the corrections. Yeah, go
So
do that.
you do the corrections in class on Friday?
Yeah, it's like I just retake the test basically.
Okay. All right. You want to go through these questions?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean 16.
Okay. Write root 10 or cubed root 10 using rational exponents. Okay. Let me share the whiteboard. Opening a whiteboard will stop the share screen. Okay. Let me share the whiteboard. Okay. Number one. We'll start at number one.
Mhm.
All right. Number one. All right. You can see the whiteboard, right?
I'm pretty sure the answer is C. I think.
All right. I'll show you though. Right. Number one, right?
Yeah.
Let me get the right pen. Pencil, pen. Okay, so they want the cubed root of 10, right?
Uh-huh.
You can see me writing, right?
Um. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. All right, so number one. All right, so number one, the cubed root of 10. Okay, so how can we rewrite this? How can we write 10? And then what's the exponent here? So where does the three go? Where does the one go?
Three goes on the outside.
Okay, it goes here, right? So
Yeah,
is it going to be three there? Or is it going to be one over three there?
it's gonna be one over three.
Yes, this is one over three. Yep. So it's the same. If you see one that looks like this, 10 to the one third, it's that one.
So the answer is D.
Share your screen again.
It says 10 to the one third.
Yeah, it's that one. Let me see. Yes. Yep, D. Yep, 1D. Number two, the expression that can be written as 5 to the k, where k is a constant. What is the value of k? Okay, so 5 raised to the 7 over 3 times 5 to the 8 over 3. What do you do with the 7 over 3 and what do you do with the 5 with the 8 over 3?
All right, I'm getting my notebook.
Um what'd you say?
I was getting my notebook.
Okay. All right. So for number, let me just write it right on here. Number two, right? Okay, so you've got five, what is that, 7 thirds and 8 thirds?
Yeah,
So it's 5 to the 7 over 3 times 5 to the 8 over 3, right? Okay, so you got the same base. What do you do with the exponents?
We combine them.
Combine them as in what operation?
Is it is it like terms or like terms something else?
Say it again.
I'm thinking of something from today. I don't know.
Okay, so see the 7/3 and the 8/3? Are you adding that, multiplying that, dividing that, subtracting?
Adding.
When you have the same base, you are multiplying them.
Okay.
So what's 7 times 8? 7 times 8 is 56, and 3 times 3 is 9. So do we have one that says 56 over 9? Expression that can be written as 5 to the k, where k is a constant. Yes. Yes, 56 over 9. Multiply the two tops, multiply the two bottoms. 56 over 9.
Right, that.
Yeah, 56 over 9. 5 to the power of 56 over 9.
Wait, we multiplied because it
Yes,
was the same thing.
same base. So you
Same base.
multiply the exponents.
Okay.
Okay. Expression that can be written as 5 to the k, where k is a constant. Yeah, 56 over 9. What is
Mm-hmm.
the value of k? 56 over 9. Okay. Number 2, you just multiply the 7/3 and the 8/3. All right. Number 3, simplify the expression root 300. Okay, so here's number 3, root 300. How can we simplify root 300?
We simplify it. Simplify.
Yes, so ask yourself, what's the biggest perfect square that goes into 300?
10.
10 is not a perfect square. 1, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, right? So your perfect squares are 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared, 6 squared, and so on. Which one of those is what's biggest one goes into the 100? What biggest perfect square goes into 300? Root 100?
30.
Yeah,
30, right?
yeah, that's the other one. Root 100 times root 3. That's root 300, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's root 100?
10.
10 root 3. There you go. B, 3b. So the idea on those types of questions is just ask yourself what the biggest perfect square is, break it into two of them, and then simplify the
What is it? Sorry.
10 root 3.
30. I mean D.
B as in
Oh, B.
B as in boy. Okay, there's 2 and 3, right? 4. Find the area of rectangle A given the areas of the squares next to it. Okay, so that's 108. That's 48. Okay, so let's draw a little diagram. Here's your 108. That's 108 feet squared. This is the one we're looking for, A, and 48 underneath. 48 is there. Okay, so how are we gonna find A?
Actually, I have a problem with this one on the test.
That was one of them on the test?
Yeah, because all of these questions are basically the questions on the test, just different numbers.
Okay, okay. All right, so are you good with 2 and 3?
Yeah.
I'm gonna erase it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so how are we gonna do 4? They give us the area of the 2, but they want the area of A. All right, so basically we have to find this distance and this distance, the length and the width. Find the area of rectangle A given the areas of the squares next to it. Oh, there's squares. Okay, so what do you know about a square?
The square is just the what's the name? What do you call it again? The shape? Or
A square is like for this length is this length is this length is this length.
uh,
So the length in a square, the length equals the width. Okay. So if this distance equals this distance and this distance equals this distance, what are those two distances? What's root 48? Root 48 would be this distance. That's I don't know, 6 point something, 6.8 something. And this distance is root 108, which is 10 point something. This one is 10 point. All right, pull up your calculator and stick those two numbers in and tell me what the answer is. Root 48 and root 108.
which root do I click? The one with the 2 or the one with the 3?
The one that just looks like this.
Yeah, but there's a root, but there's one with 2x, 3x, and then yx.
2x, y, 3x, huh? Show me your calculator.
It's like
Oh,
there's
your phone. Your phone. Show
yeah.
me again. Show me again. Back it up just a little bit. Oh, okay, hold on. I can't even see that. Let me check my phone. It won't focus properly. Oh, I see what you're saying. See the one that says X underneath and Y on the outside?
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
So write 48 and then that one. Or no, it might be the other way around. That button and then 48 equals. No, that's not it. Okay,
It's
my bad, my bad, my bad. It's not that one. The one with X underneath and 2 on the outside. That one.
okay.
48.
6.9.
Okay, so this one is 6.9 right here. Give me two decimals, 6.93, right?
6.928.
Okay, well, okay, do the other one for me. 3 decimal places. Root 10, root 108.
Huh?
Do the same thing on this one, 108. What's this one?
Oh, okay. 10.392.
392?
Yeah.
392. Okay, so that means on A, this distance is 10.392. From here to here is 10.392. And from here to here is 6.928. So area of A equals what? Those two numbers multiplied by each other.
Oh, sorry.
Length times width equals, all right, just write it like this actually. Root 108 times root 48.
Is it 71.99? 71,995?
Well, I'm gonna leave it in. I'm gonna leave it in the exact form. So let's simplify this. Instead of getting the exact decimal number, we're gonna simplify this. All right. So for number 4, I'm gonna write over here. We're gonna do like we're gonna leave it in radical form. Okay. So area of A equals root 108 times root 48. Okay. Is there a number? What's the biggest perfect square that goes into 108? What's the biggest perfect square that goes into 48? 48 would be root 16 and 3. This one is 16 root 3. That's the 48. What about this one? What's the biggest perfect square that goes into 108? Is it
How did you get the perfect square?
once? Okay, so 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, right? If I kept going forever, I'm eventually going to get like 10 squared is 100, or
Okay, that's what you
you
mean?
know, I kept going forever, right? So
Mhm.
4 squared is 16, right? 4 squared is this one. It's the biggest perfect square that goes into 48. Okay, and then same question on the 108. What's the biggest perfect square that goes into 108? Yeah, it's 36, root 36. So it's root 36 times root 3. Okay. Don't write the decimals. Write it just like I wrote here. Okay. Now we're going to simplify this further. What's root 36?
And
What number times itself is 36?
is it 6?
So this one is 6 root 3. And what's root 16?
4?
So this is 4 root 3. You see what I'm writing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now simplify this. What's 6 times 4?
6 times 4. 24.
And what's root 3 times root 3?
Root 3 times root 3. 3
Yeah.
times.
Root 3 times root 3 is just 3. And
Is
now
it
what's 74? 24 times 3.
72?
There you go. That's the answer right there. 72, what is it? Feet squared? Feet squared. 72 feet squared. Get it?
Yeah.
Any questions on that one?
No.
All right, so 4 is 72 feet squared.
Mhm.
All right, that's 4. 5, similar type of question. What's the biggest perfect square that goes into 48? What's the biggest perfect square that goes into 75? This is 4 right here. This one was 4. I'm gonna do 5 on the left.
8 and 6.
8 and 6 are not perfect squares though, right?
Simplify the expression. Yeah. Yeah.
This is 5 here. 5 root 48 over root 75. How can we break down the 48? How can we break down the 75? Okay, so for the 48, we're going to break that down into 16, root 16 and root 3. One of them has to be a perfect square for us to simplify. What's the biggest perfect square that goes into 75?
Biggest perfect square.
Yes, that goes into 75. Root 25 and root 3. Okay. What's the root of 16?
Wasn't it 4?
4. What's the root of 25?
Maybe like 2 or something. Not sure.
What number times itself is 25?
5.
4 over 5. The root 3's will cancel. 4 over 5.
That's the answer.
Yes. The idea on that is asking yourself what's the biggest perfect square goes into that number. Then writing that one, and then writing the one that multiplies to that number. 16 times 3 is 48. 25 times 3 is 75. Okay. You understand what I'm talking? You understand what I'm doing? Am I going too fast?
No, I'm getting it.
You good? All right, 4 and 5 we just did. 6, function f is defined by that. Part A, select the domain of the function. Part B, select the range. C, select the asymptote. D, select the y-intercept. Okay. Do you know what all that means?
Mm, Number 6.
Yeah, 6A, B, C, D.
Select the domain of Yeah. I know what it means. I know what it's trying to say. I can't remember it.
All right. You guys use Desmos in school?
Decimals. Yeah.
Okay, go to desmos.com and then you're going to type in that function. Yeah, go to desmos.com. DES, you typed it twice. See the one that says graphing calculator on the bottom? That one. Click that first one. And then type in y equals 10 to the x. Type in right there, y equals 10 to the x.
Type this one.
Yeah. Yeah, the f of x is just y, right? Type in y equals 10 to the x. Y equals 10. See, see in the bottom left that little keyboard icon?
This.
Yeah, click that.
I clicked it.
See the one that says it's none of those. Actually, see the one that says a raised to the b? Click that one. No. Not absolute a. Yeah, that one. Yeah, yeah. Press that one.
Which
Two.
one?
Yeah,
Two.
X. No. X, my bad. X. Put X there. Okay. Now, yeah, close that keyboard thingy. Okay. Press minus, zoom out. Press minus, zoom out once. In the upper right. Yeah, press minus there. Okay, good. Okay, A asked you, go back to the worksheet. Okay, looking at that graph, they want to know the domain of the function. That means, what does that mean? What is
This.
domain? Yes,
The,
6A.
the,
Select
is
the
this
domain.
the X? The no, it's not. I'm taking a vertex. Domain.
What does domain mean again? All the X values that the graph
That it takes or touches. Take.
takes. All the X value that the graph takes. Okay, go back to the graph. What X values does that graph take?
Negatives. Like negative. These negatives right here.
It takes those negatives, and what other X values does it take?
It just takes the negatives.
It takes
And then
other X values. It takes all these, or can I write on this? It takes all these values, right? All these from there to there. It takes all those. Does it take any of these?
no.
Yeah, it does. There's your 5. There's okay, hold on a second. Hold on. It takes all the negatives. Okay. It also takes, there's your 5, right? It doesn't take anything beyond that, but it takes between like here and here. What number is this here? 1. This is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So it takes, look what it doesn't touch. This is, what line is this?
1, 2.
So it takes everything 2 and less, correct?
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
It takes all values of X less than 2, correct?
Yeah.
So that's the idea. This is
I
2 right here.
I get
So
what you're saying.
how do we write it? How do we write it though? We have negative infinity less than x less than 2, like that. Go
Just
back to
all
the worksheet. Does
all
is that one of them? All real numbers. A means x greater than 0. B is x greater than 1. X is greater than 5. And D is all real numbers.
is it C or D?
Um, Function f is defined by that. Select the domain of the function. Go back to the graph. I think it's all real numbers. Yeah, for that one, it'll be D. I mean, if you zoom out that graph enough, it'll take all the x positive numbers. So for that one, it'll be D. But you can't. I mean, you can't see it if you zoom out all the way. You can't really see it, but just trust me when I tell you, it'll be all real numbers. Go back to the worksheet. It'll be D for that one. 6D. 6A. Part A is D.
Mhm.
All right, so okay, so B, select the range. What does that mean?
Um,
What Y values does the graph take? So go back. What
it's
Y
like
values does this graph take? Does it take any of these Y values?
no. Yes.
No, it doesn't take any negative Y values. These are all the negative Y values. Does it take all the positive Y values?
Yeah.
So Y greater than or equal to 0. All the positive Y values. All these Y values it takes. Okay. So go back. Let's see what the choices are again. Greater than equal to 0, greater than 0, greater than five. Okay, C and D automatically are out. A is greater than 0. B is um greater than or equal to 0. So if we have 0 in the 10 to the x will be let me think about that. The formula or the function is y is 10 to the x, right? Now, if we say x is 0, y would be 10 to the 0, which is 1. Let's say if x was negative 1, y would be 10 to the negative 1, which is 1 over 10. So it's always going to be, it'll never take 0, actually. So it'll be A. It'll never take 0. It's always going to be a little bit bigger than 0. So part B is A.
Mhm.
Okay. So for domain and range, just remember, for the domain, it's what x values does the graph take? For the range, what y values does the graph take? Okay. All right. C, part C. Part C. Let's see part C. Select the asymptote. What does that mean?
I forgot what asymptote means.
All right. Go back to the graph.
Is it part C too? Is it part D? Oh my God.
I think we're on part C. Scroll up. Don't zoom out, but scroll up or scroll down. Sorry, scroll down. Scroll down. Sorry, my bad. Scroll up. Scroll up. So we can see the up top part of the graph. Okay, scroll down just a little bit. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, stop right there, stop right there. Okay, asymptote just means what line does the graph come closer and closer and closer to, but never touches?
Like the number
Yes.
right here, this negative 1.5.
Show me where your negative 1.5 is.
Like how right here, this right here.
Okay,
You see where my
yeah,
mouse is?
yeah, I see where your mouse is. I see where your mouse is. Okay, so here's the graph, right?
Yeah.
Here's the graph, right? So the graph looks like something like this, right? The graph looks like something like that, right?
Did you write something? I can't see it. Oh, okay, I see, I see it.
See? Okay, this is going to be your asymptote. This axis right here, the x-axis. So y equals 0. The graph will get closer and closer and closer to y equals 0, but never touch that horizontal axis.
Where's y equals 0? Right here at the bottom.
Y equals 0 is the x-axis. Go back to the options on the worksheet. Is y equals 0 one of them?
Right here, see?
Y equals 0, yes. Yep. So that means the graph gets closer and closer and closer to y equals 0, but never touches y equals 0. That's what it means. Asymptote just means it gets closer and closer and closer to that point, but never touches it. You write that down so you remember for later.
Alright.
Asymptote means the graph gets closer and closer and closer to that point, but never touches it. So y equals 0 is really the x-axis. So it never touches the x-axis. So for part C, it's C.
Is it B? One?
D. What's the question? Select the
Part
y-intercept of the function. Yes. Yep. 0, 1, 1. So for D, it's B. All right, 7. Write an exponential function for the set of points that does this represent exponential growth or decay? Okay, write an exponential function for the set of points. Okay. Okay, just looking at those x's and y's. For the x's, you got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. For y, you got 6, 12, 24, 48, 96. Is it growth or decay?
I'm sorry, I zoomed out. You said, is it growth or decay? It's growth.
Yes. Why is it growth?
Isn't it because the numbers are inclining?
Because of what?
Never mind.
No, no, tell me. It's okay. It's ain't no dumb answers, man. It's okay.
Like
It's
the
all good.
numbers are like inclining.
Inclining. They're increasing. Which numbers are increasing?
The FX,
The y, exactly. The y, right? So that's got to be growth. So which ones are out automatically?
uh, B,
A is out automatically. Which other ones out automatically?
B. Wait, no.
Um,
Is it B out?
C's out automatically.
Is it because of the fraction?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
because of the half. Yep. Okay, so now let's see here. Okay, so we got to pick either B or D. Okay, so how are 0 and 6 related? How are 1 and 12 related? How are 1 and 24 related? How are 3 and 48 related? How are
Going
4
up
and
by 6.
96 related?
They're going up by 6.
Well, not really.
Oh no, not really. Hold on. By 2. By 2.
What do you do? What do you mean? Be a little more specific.
6 times 2 is 12.
6 times 1, 6 times 2, 6 times 3, 6 times 4, 6. No, this one's not 6 times 4. The 48 is not 6 times 4.
I said 2.
What number times 2?
Like all the numbers are like 6 times 2 is like that.
Okay. This number times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you
Wait,
Go to Desmos and grab and type in this one, see what it looks like. Go to Desmos, type in this one, see what it looks like.
I copy and paste it.
Okay, that's the first one. Oh, it's 2 to the, see the x? It's not change that x to exponent x.
What
Yep.
was it?
X,
X?
x, yep, x. Okay, that's what that one looks like, and then type in the other one. What was it 6? Just put a 6 in front,
Huh?
or copy and paste it. Okay, change that 2 to, or change that x to an exponent. Okay, so those, what, there's the blue, there's the green. See it?
Mhm.
Okay, so now look at, go back to the, yeah, go back to there. Okay, look at those 0, 6, 6, 12, 20. Okay, go back. So here are our points. Okay, all right. Our points are 0, 6, 112. Which one is it? The blue or the green? 224.
The blue ones be okay.
224, 348. Zoom out a few times. Okay. Which of the blue, is it the blue or green that matches these coordinates?
The blue.
4, 496. Here are your coordinates right here. Which one is this blue or is this green? X comma Y. 0, 6 is where? Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your 0, 6 right here. 112. 112 is right here. Right there. It's the green. That's 112. See these points right here? 0, 6, 112, 224. So it's the green. Which one is the green?
B. I mean D.
Press this thing right here.
It's B.
Which one's the green? This one, right? This one right here. 6, 2 root x. So it's D. Yeah, D. You get what we did? We just graphed it and checked.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So that's which one was that? That was 7D. And then is it growth or decay? Growth.
Bro.
Okay. So it's this one and growth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's 7, 8. Ines has saved $5. She doubles the amount she has saved each week. Does the situation represent an exponential function?
Representing exponential,
Exponential.
exponential.
Okay, so week 0, how much does she have? Right now, how much does she have?
$5. Wait,
Week 1, how much does she have?
she doubles it each week, right?
Yes.
10,
Week 2, how much does she have?
15,
No. Double week 1.
20,
How much in week 3?
40.
Is this growth or decay?
Bro.
There you go. And so forth, right?
Yeah.
Minus say, does this situation represent an exponential? Okay, so, oh, sorry. I asked you growth or decay. Do you know what the difference between exponential? Okay, see these blue and green? Exponential just means like it grows up, it goes up real fast. See how these numbers are growing real fast?
Uh-huh.
So it's exponential. Yes, exponential. Does the function have a constant difference or a constant ratio? Does the
No, it
function
has a
have,
constant. It is different. Wait.
There's no
Yeah,
constant difference. Difference is subtraction, right?
it's it's ratio.
Ratio. What's the constant ratio? Yeah, it's ratio. Yeah. What's the ratio?
The be like it being doubled.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going from this double, 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 double ratio for that one. Okay. All right.
Are we finishing it tonight?
What number are we on?
8.
We're okay. We just finished 8, right? We're on 9 now, right? How many questions is it?
16.
16. All right. What time is it right now? 7:50. All right, let's go another 10 minutes. Let's do one or two more, then we'll call it a day, okay?
Okay.
All right, number 9, the function that models a fish population, the fish population in a lake. What will the population be in 6 years? What will the population be? What was the population 6 years ago?
You want me to put it on decimals or in the
No, this one, no, we don't need a Desmos for this one.
uh,
All right, well, we do need the whiteboard though. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go with whiteboard and then you tell me what the function is. I'll write it in the whiteboard, okay?
okay.
Do you want to continue? Yes. Tell me what the function was.
FX
Can you see the
equals
whiteboard?
yeah,
You
FX
see me
equals
writing on the whiteboard?
yeah,
Or f of x is what?
equals 14,000.
Yeah.
1 parenthesis 1 plus 0.04 parenthesis x.
Okay, so did I write it down right?
Um, that doesn't. Yeah,
Okay, so read me the question.
the function fx equals 14,000. 1 plus 0.04x models the fish population in a lake.
Uh-huh.
What will the year? What will the population be like in 6 years? What was the population 6 years ago?
Okay. The first question, what would be the population in 6 years? F of what number are we plugging in right here?
Um, six.
Six. Yep,
Yes.
six. For the next one, what was the population 6 years ago? What number are we plugging in here?
What if like you're subtracting? Wait, yeah, subtracting, right? It would be like, wouldn't it be 6 or like -6?
Negative six. Negative six. Okay, so let's do this one first. Okay, let's do the six first. Just plug in six there. 14,000. One. What's 1.004? 1.04 to the six. Take your calculator and do this part for me. 1.04 raised to the six.
1.04 raised to 6.
Yes.
The same way I did it before.
There should be a button that looks like this, X to the Y.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, use that button.
You said 1.4, ain't it?
1.4 raised to the power of six. 1.4 times itself six times.
1.04 or just 1.4?
1.04. Yo, share your screen again. I just want to make sure I have the right. Uh, I will finish
You,
number 9, then we'll call it a day.
you see
Uh,
it?
0.04. Yeah, I see it. What will the population be in six? What was the population 6? Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, let's go back.
1.04 with the YX one, right?
Yes.
I clicked it.
What's the answer?
It didn't change. Was I supposed to do something else?
All right, let's do it together on Google. Or actually, I don't want to go to that. Let me go to Google. Google Calculator. Scientific calculator. Let me share my screen here. Share screen. You see the Google Calculator? Okay, so it's this one right here. Actually, my bad. 1.04. See this button right here?
Yeah, I
Right.
got out.
See the six. Read me that number while I type it in the um what do you call it? Read me that number.
What number? The one you just showed me?
This number right here. Okay, on your calculator, go 1.04. Press this button right here. Raise to
Uh-huh.
the six.
Raised to 6 equals
Yes. What number do you see?
1.2,
The whole
65.
thing. The whole thing. The whole thing.
1.2, 65, 31.
Okay. Read that number to me when I tell you to. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the whiteboard. Okay. Take that number. Actually, no. We'll do it step by step. We'll do step by step. Okay. Read me that number.
1.2,
Yeah. Six.
65,
65. Yeah. 3
90.
1. You said 3 1?
Yeah, 31,
Uh,
90, 18.
98. Like this.
Yeah.
Take that number. Multiply by 14,000.
Did you put 18?
One
Okay.
point two
Yeah,
six
it's all right.
five three one nine zero one eight. Right? Take that number and multiply by 14,000.
Do you want me to tell you all these zeros? Because I don't think the zeros matter. It's
What's the answer?
you want me to tell you the whole thing with the
Yeah.
zeros, the numbers.
Read the whole thing to me.
Okay. 0 point 1, 2, 3,
Can't be
4.
that. Can't be 0 point anything.
That's what it is.
Okay. Clear your calculator.
Okay.
Type in 14,000
Times
times this number right here.
265 31 90 18. Okay.
What number is it?
17 71
Just round to, just give me the 17,000. How much?
714.
714. 17,714. 1.265319018. Yes. Okay. That was f of 6. Okay. Same idea on the f of negative 6. Here's the answer on the first one. Okay. Answer on the second one, same idea. 14,000.
The answer is C.
Share your screen.
Uh,
Which one is this? Oh, okay.
C. Number 9.
Yeah, it's probably going to be C. We're going to check that 11,064 right now. Okay. But it looks like it's C so far. Let me go back to the whiteboard and show you the whole thing. It looks like it's C though, because that first answer automatically looks right. All right, f of negative 6. Plug in the negative 6 and do the exact thing.
Okay.
This is going to be 1 point
Oh, so like raise the how did I do it again? For the
1.04 raised to the negative 6.
-6. Okay. I'm gonna take number.
What is it?
Uh oh 0.7
0.7
90
90
31
31
45
45
26.
26. Multiply that number by 14,000.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. 11,000 something. What is it? 11,064. There's your two answers. Yeah, you got to know how to do like you got to know the tricks of your calculator, and you got to know like the general idea of these types of questions, what we're trying to like what we're doing overall.
Hmm.
Okay. So C, I think it was C on that one, right?
Yeah,
So here's the work. Here's the detail, right? Make sure you take a picture or write it down.
I got it. Wait, I'm gonna just write it right, just part of it.
Yeah, other ones we'll do Thursday.
Okay.
So when you take that retest, I want you to do good. Like this is all the practice for that makeup test, those makeup questions.
I got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Or you're good on that question. All right, the other ones will finish Thursday, and you can hand them in on Friday, right?
Yeah.